Oh man, after a lengthy break, Digimon Adventure 2020 is back. It actually worked out pretty well for me. It came back a week after Tower of God finished, so I can focus on Digimon Adventure 2020, although I'm probably still going to make Tower of God videos. Anyway, what happens in this episode? Episode 3 had Omnimon, Super Mega DNA Digivolution, versus Agumon, Super Evil Mega Digimon, from one of the movies. And the teaser of this episode looked like all we were going to get was Birdramon, a champion Digimon, versus some champion bad guy, which would be a bit of a letdown considering what we've had so far. Oh boy, the first thing I notice in this episode is that the animation quality has really dropped. That's a real shame. So, Sora is in the digital world with Tai, and Sora seems completely unfazed by Agumon, which is kind of strange. And then Tai finds some strange tablet, which he shouldn't be able to read, but he can. And they see in the distance a multicoloured mountain, and they head towards it. And then Sora gets to meet Piyomon, who is a scaredy cat at the moment. Of course. And then they run into trouble in the form of Sneemon, and for some reason, Agumon can't just digivolve to take care of it. Man, the quality has dropped. I get that they've been in a tough situation because of the coronavirus, but they could have just delayed it longer, you know? I think people would have been okay with that. So Tai gets into contact with Koshiro, and we find out that Koshiro has gone to the other digital world, the one that Tai was in for the first 3 episodes. And Koshiro has met Tentomon, oh yes. And we see Sora gets her old trademark hat. Good. Finally, Agumon digivolves again, while fighting a giant fish Digimon. And then Sneemon comes back, so, obviously, it's time for Piyomon to digivolve, right? Well, Sneemon captures Piyomon, and Sora tries to help her, putting her own life in danger, which inspires Piyomon to be brave, and of course this leads to her digivolving into Birdramon. Now, Birdramon does get a pretty cool soundtrack, but other than that, this episode is pretty predictable, and pretty low quality, and pretty basic, unfortunately. Wow, I feel bad. I've been giving Tower of God such good reviews, and now I'm giving this a bad review, but it's kinda deserved. I mean, to be fair, Tower of God was a new, fresh anime based on a very good webtoon, and it would have been difficult to do it wrong. This, however, has a lot to live up to. It has all the previous series to live up to, and it's got the earlier episodes of this series with all the Mega Digimon. It's got to live up to that as well, so it's quite easy to mess it up. The thing is, they went balls to the walls with the last 2 episodes, and honestly, they should have just kept it up here. They do make it to the Rainbow Mountain, however, and they find a temple, which has statues of mega forms, which is quite interesting. And we get a glimpse of a shady-looking Ogremon that seems to be following them. Oh, and Koshiro and Tentomon get eaten by Whalemon? Is that even his name? I feel like it probably isn't. Anyway, the next episode doesn't look too interesting either. Although, it does seem like in the next episode, Tai and Sora, in this temple, will get some kind of answers about what's going on. And that will most likely tell us, or at least give a big clue, to how the rest of this series is going to go. And honestly, that's it. It was a disappointing episode, which is a shame, considering it's been off TV for quite a while, and it comes back and it's this. Oh well. Until next time, Digidestined.